in a bid to attract more dollars into the country, which is, remember, the prime priority of the government at this moment. Commerce Minister Anand Sharma today met with the foreign retailers to address their concerns and convince them that India remains a good investment destination. Sharma said that the retailers have sought clarifications on the FDI policy and investment on back-end infrastructure.
It is an ongoing dialogue between the government, the businesses and the investors. Some questions have been frequently raised. There has been speculation and also misgivings. It was important for the government to hear where are the areas or the issues which may require some more clarity. The objective of the policy is to encourage investments.
Industry believes that it should be preferred and not necessarily be a compulsory buying of 30%, because there are many products which you can't buy from SME. For example, electronics. Nobody manufactures TV, and you will be selling branded goods which don't come out. So preferably. Second issue is really on the SME definition itself.
All right, we heard the Commerce Minister, we heard the retailer industry view as well. Let's go straight across to Sriram Iyer and in the capital, who was closely tracking that particular development and joins in with more details on that. Sriram, good to have you on the show. Tell us, what were the few points that got discussed today? And at a time when government is clearly looking at and focusing on getting in dollar inflows, is it a way in which the retailers are making the policy much easier for the foreign companies to come in?
Well, while most of these concerns that were raised today, we have discussed this on and off, at regular intervals with industry experts, stakeholders, and even the government policy makers. And a lot of these concerns raised today were in line with that. But the biggest point that the retailers of today articulated to the minister, and that will come as a big blow to the government, is that while increasing FDI limits in multi-brand retail is a welcome move, it doesn't really ensure that more capital will flow in at the rate that the government wants it to. There have to be changes in the policy to take into account the concerns raised by the foreign retailers today. For example, sourcing from SMEs. What if the SME grows beyond that $1 million investment mark that has been set as a threshold to define these SMEs? Will they have to change the supplier? That's the kind of clarity that these retailers are looking for, and they're not going to bet their money in India before they get clarity on these issues, and particularly on the leeway that has been given to the state governments to sort of put in additional restrictions if they want to within the ambit of the state laws. The foreign retailers have stressed on the fact that this will not be in contravention or contradictory to the central policy. So the biggest, feedback that the government today has got is that hiking FDI limits in multi-brand retail has in no way led to a better investor sentiment, and will not certainly lead to more dollar inflows into the country.